And hello, hello, hello. Still just trying to figure out things because something messed up with one of my controllers, but I think we should be good, you know? How are y'all doing? Before anything comes in active and stuff. Hope you're all having a great day, hanging in there, staying safe. The con was a lot of fun, yeah. I had a great time. Miss a lot of my friends there, but you know, there's always the next one to look forward to. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Hello, Zhao. How's it going? How did I go to FE? Oh my gosh. Yes, I did go to FE. That was a lot of fun. I got to meet up with all of the good beans and stuff, and you know, had a great time there. Yeah. New world. Yeah, I know, right? You're probably gonna see it come back in the end, like outro thing, but you know, it should be fun. Lucky, yes, Zhao. I know. Okay, Zhao, are you going to FWA maybe? Who have killed to be either at FE or TFF? TFF is the worst con. FE is where it's at, you know. Okay, there is something rolling around inside my controller. Yeah, you're set to go for that one? Awesome, Zhao. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. What the hell? I'm going to have to figure that out shortly, but you know, this should be fine. But yeah, honestly, FE was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, explaining everything that went on would be insane. But, you know, I'm going to try my best because it was a lot of fun, and, you know, con experience is always great to talk about, especially given that, like, it happens so infrequently that, like, you know, you have one weekend once in a while where you can just hang out with some friends and vibe. So let's put some more chill music on. Something to more match the vibes here. But yeah. So important thing about conventions is you gotta arrive early if you're gonna spend the most time there. You see, conventions usually occasionally last a Friday through Sunday. However, some of the more big ones are lasting a lot longer nowadays. Miss me, Volpe? Oh my gosh, Zhao, I miss you so much. It's gonna be great seeing you. It's gonna be awesome just hanging out and stuff, and you know, we can spread a little bit of chaos, you know. But yeah, in terms of like even needing a stream to look forward to, hey, you know, here we are. I'm considering actually doing a few drawing streams as well because Zhao has impressed me with the progress and skill after like just going hard at it and stuff, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, so you always got to arrive nice and early. Arrive the day before if you can, because even though it's a bit of an extra cost for that night, it's great that you have the entire day of the cons, or the entire days of the con. Same reason why you kind of tend to leave one day late. What? You really? Yes, Zhao, that's you. You're the reason. I kind of like was thinking about it over the weekend, so it was pretty cool. That'd be cool to watch. Yes. I drew something like really nice that's on Twitter right now. It's probably just down below in my Twitter feed on the stream, so feel free to check it out. It's just like Sammy reaching for a banana in space. I did something nice and quick, but I wanted to draw pause, so that was kind of the vibe at the time. I'm not really too used to drawing things digitally or even like physically. Like I'm very bad at like inking things, but I'm good at the coloring part. So once I get to the end, I can do that part. It's sick, low-key. Ayo, let's go. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, arriving day early, leaving a day late. That's the strat. I actually left home around 9 o'clock in the morning on the Thursday. After having worked a lot that evening beforehand. Yeah, so met up with Whiskey the Protogen at their place, and we drove down to Toronto together. FE is held in Toronto at the Weston Harbour Castle Inn or hotel, so it's a bit of a journey from where I am, but not too bad, not too bad. From there, we checked into each of our rooms. I myself took my own room because I felt like having a more chill out time to myself. It's really hard to find good roommates who you can kind of trust and stuff. But this con, I kind of wanted to have things for myself and time for myself. So I didn't want to have the risk of some friends inviting other friends over who maybe I didn't want to see. So yeah. And it's nice having a nice chill out space for everyone else to come around if they do feel like coming by. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much checked into room, got all my restricted items out all over the credenza, and then I decided to go around and just see some of my friends who were coming by. I do remember that I helped Cal, Boots, and Nexus get their stuff to their room, because Cal is one of the dealers, and there's a little bit of time between dealer setup and their arrival, so that was pretty nice. At the same time, restricted items, yeah, things like alcohol and that type of thing. I had a few more special items in my toiletries bag, but we keep silent about those. I do gotta say, anyone who saw them were pretty surprised, and also pretty hype. Yeah. But yeah, so that was that. For the dinner that day, I don't know what I had. I'm pretty sure I might have skipped it, but at the same time, I might have not. It's really hard to tell at this point, like late on. But of course, I did a little bit of grocery shopping down the street, brought some friends along with me, and, overall had a good time doing that. Yeah. And then, bada boom, bada bing. That day was mostly over. I met with so many friends before the con even started, and my main thing at cons is I want to always meet up with my best friends and make sure that they're doing all right, settling in well, and all in all having a great time. But yeah, from there I kind of just took some time and just relax. I think I went up to the pool at some point during the day, like in that evening. And then we just hung out in the pool area and the hot tub for a while. I actually have one tweet from Z from after the con saying, "Oh, I remember you. You're the person who was wearing the bathing suit in the bath or in the hot tub." You're jealous, Loki? Hey, it happens. Maybe you can go to a con at some point yourself. It's a lot of fun. Definitely good value. But yeah, that evening, I think I took a more early night, I suppose. It wasn't necessarily too early, but I did have a lot of time just like walking around the con hotel and just meeting with a bunch of people and things. And then went to bed. Let me just say this here. There's two types of people. There's the types of people who set an alarm during a con, and the types of people who don't. Now, I fall into that latter category, okay? Because I tend to wake up somewhere between 11:30 and 3 p.m. During con days, because most of the stuff I do is like afternoon, dinner, and then towards the evening and night. I wake up a bit early on the first day just so I can get to the dealer's den on time before everything's gone, but it's a good chance to just rest, I guess, and like not worry too hard about what's going on, what types of things need to be done, and so on and so forth. Yeah. However, I'm just gonna change some clothes real quick because I'm feeling like it. What was it? Something. Oh, my gestures are off. Something. There we go. Now everything's like functioning properly. Ask me a question. Yeah, what's up? How do I feel about Tokyo Ghoul? Okay, Tokyo Ghoul. In terms of the manga, great. Everything was to perfection. I enjoyed every bit of it. The anime, I enjoyed the like Tokyo Ghoul like first season type thing, but Ri and Route A, I kind of fell off a bit. It just it was paced a bit weirdly, and I didn't really feel the vibes that I felt when I was reading it. So I really like the premise and like the idea with all the ghouls and stuff, but at the same time, it didn't really match up in the anime, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that's just how it goes with some anime, right? Yeah. I know with oh, what's up? You're reading the manga right now from the start, and def better than the anime. Yeah, that's it. It's like, it's really chill. It's a good read. It's a good read. I'm proud of you reading it, honestly. It's definitely good value for whatever you do. But yeah, Friday con started. Went to Dealer's Den, handed out a bit of candy to people like Cal, Anyar, Larkstar Firo, Alibi, and also MOSFET, because they all deserved a little bit of sweet things, And also it was a good chance to get an excuse to go say howdy to MOSFET and just, deliver some hugs and things. Because, they're a good bean, they're a good friend, and it's nice hanging out with them. Yeah. And then after that, I kind of just chilled out most of the afternoon, wandered around, occasionally took some breaks for myself. I'm pretty sure that was the evening that my friends and I went out for ramen as well, so that was a pretty exciting one. That's really nice. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, you can just run a con however you want, really, so you don't have to worry too hard about, like, making deadlines or anything. You can just kind of chill out, go with the flow, and feel where everything takes you, Exciting things along that way is, I met up with a bunch of my VR gang that night, I think, and chilled out a bit, just gave some hugs and stuff. I didn't go to any of the dances on the first 2 days just because I was a bit nervous and stuff, and I didn't really feel the vibes of dances, because I still it's a lot of loud noise, and I kind of only go if there's someone important for me. Hey Obsidian, how's it going? Welcome. How are you doing this evening? I'm just recapping a bunch of the stuff I did at Vernal Equinox. Yeah. But yeah, Friday I felt a bit emotional at some points, but it was definitely chill for most of the time. I did have like a good 12 o'clock to 3 a.m. Chatting with like Wizzy or something, just like talking about how they were how excited they were for their tournament that was happening on the Saturday, and just making sure that I could find all of the friends I wanted to meet up with and stuff. So it was a good opportunity to just chill out, sit in the couch, and not worry too hard. You're very tired? Oh my gosh, I'm tired as well. We could just like go and just, together, like, come on, come cuddle up. Yeah. And yeah, that was most of Friday. I think I did a bit more like party stuff on the Friday night. Together, yes, Zero, together. Yeah. But I did a bit more party stuff on the Friday night. Went to like some room parties and stuff, and just definitely hung out there. I feel like a bit of a wallflower in some groups, but at the same time, some people are pretty good. You've been up since 7 a.m. and you've only gotten 3 hours of sleep? Oh my gosh. You must be really tired. Well, I've got a fluffy tail that, you can probably snuggle up with and use as a bit of a pillow. But yeah. Saturday came around. I met up with Mark Sai Duded after like they finished with their Korean barbecue escapade for the entire day. That night as well, I had like this, I was definitely feeling more emotional than like a lot of times than usual, just because like there's specific events that happened. Jeez, really, that's actual pain. Oh my gosh, that little sleep is so awful. Yeah, so a little bit of like resting, trying to recover and stuff. But then I like went downstairs and just sat still for a while. But yeah, some VR friends came over, noticed I was like lying alone, and just decided to give me a chain of hugs. I was talking about my emotions to one of my besties, podcasts, and Nan like gave me the most important words I've really heard like the entire weekend. So that was really great. And then I got a pep talk when I got to the elevator to go grab my badge because my VR friends invited me to go to the dance, and I decided, hey, why not? That sounds like fun. Yeah, you also found my VRChat? You know, super smart. Exactly. You're really smart, okay? Extremely smart. Thank you. I also added you, so that's good for you. I tend to leave most of my worlds on like Friends Plus, so you can always feel free to join in and just say hi and stuff. That's probably not going to be the case for too long, just in case like I feel like having some evenings that are just solo, but you know, feel free to come by if you ever want. What's else? Yeah, so that Saturday was definitely pretty good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And plus at the dance, there was if you looked on Twitter or something, you'd probably see a lot of memes about a naked person running around dance and slowly stripping more and more till they were absolutely butt naked or ass naked. Yeah, that person got rid of their last article of clothing right next to us. I definitely said, let him cook, but you know, it's pretty good. You'd be too scared to join, you'll be all shy and whatnot. Hey, it happens. Yeah, so now you're just relaxing in bed and watching Volpe's stream. So all in all, a pretty good way to end your day. Well, awesome. Well, hopefully you can get some good rest. I'll make sure at the end, if you do fall asleep, I'll write into someone nice and calm, quiet, cool and collected. Yeah. But yeah, so W, exactly. Obsidian getting the biggest W there. So yeah, my Saturday went really well. There was a bit of a incident that happened like around 2 a.m. where someone was punching a bunch of other people. Someone yelled gun because they thought someone was actually like, you know, an active threat. They locked down the entire con floor and one of the towers, not the one I was in, but let's just say I probably missed out on some cuddles that night because of that. It happens, but what can you do? And yeah, that was most of my Saturday. Like, I ordered out myself some Swiss chalet and just exactly normal stuff for a con. Exactly. But yeah, I ordered myself some Swiss chalet, so that was a quarter chicken with some fries and stuff, and just chilled up in my room, watched some meme videos, and relaxed a little bit. And then on top of that, what was that? What happened the next day? Yeah, so the Sunday, there was so much hanging out that I did on Sunday, honestly. Like, I actually hung out with most of my friends that, like, were less invested with a lot of the con. Oh, something else that happened Saturday. During the fursuit parade that happened, one of my friends, Boots, came by and motioned me over and kind of pulled me from the glass walkway because apparently White Leaf was running a World of Warcraft panel, and they found me just in time, so I ended up going to that panel. That was like the only one I went to, but it was because I was kind of forced into it. It's not a big deal. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, more than half of the group that was in that panel were just my raid buddies, so it was nice catching up with them and saying hi in person and all that. All those cute beans. But yeah, Sunday, yeah, I spent a lot of time just hanging out with some of the friends I haven't really hung out with too much. And yeah, honestly, it was like a pretty good vibe regardless. You'd love to go to a con, but you don't feel like going by yourself. Yeah, it happens. You always have to find, like, for your first con, you kind of have to find someone who, like, you trust to go with, because if you can't really get into it, it's a bit worrying, and you could end up in a few situations. Like, all my friends have experienced it one way or another, even going with friends, where there's just, like, one con that goes pretty awful, and, you know, it happens, but you realize, like, what types of things you like about the con from that, so you can actually, like, enjoy every other con more. But that first time, it's really hard to get a base for what's a fun con. So, hey, it happens. Yeah, so furthermore, with the rest of that stuff, had some more chill times. Let me just try and think. Oh yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night was the one I actually hung out with MOSFET the most. We had a. If you look at MOSFET's tweets from like Sunday, you'll see the journey to 0%. Yeah, MOSFET just like went at it and what's it called? Didn't charge their phone the entire night, but slowly like progressed their progress through the night with counting down the percentage points. Well, for you, it's just that being by yourself would be a little paranoid, especially with your hypervigilance. Hey, it happens. There's a lot of people, and, you know, if you're a bit paranoid, hey, that's not too bad. It's something that happens, but, you know, it's reasonable to want someone else with you. I kind of just, like, trust everyone else, and even though there's some bad people, at least I trust my friends to know who those bad people are, and they can point them out to me. Yeah. But the that evening with the journey to 0%, yeah, definitely went to like one of the most chill like parties I've ever been to, honestly. I also probably saw the most skin on people that I'm used to seeing ever, but you know, it's par for the course. But yeah, I had a chance to just hang out, talk about like live streaming and stuff, and just like the overall friend stuff. You've gotten 10,000 tails. You're a player. Yeah, you're so fucking rich in terms of tails. It's always tail time for you now. Always tail time. Yeah, but yeah, I had a chance to talk to Alibi and MOSFET about just how like life's going. They're friends and stuff, so you know, I kind of miss hanging out with them. They're a bit busy with like whatever type of work they do and they're streaming, so it all like averages out. So it was really nice just having a chance to hang out with them and talk things, maybe get some advice on future streaming, and you know, that's the vibe. Alibi suggested I do those like short recorded videos at the beginning of each stream. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing, you know. And I think it's kind of paid off because it looks really good, and I'm really proud of like each of those videos. Yeah. But yeah, that was most of the con. Monday morning, I woke up somewhat late. We packed our stuff up and then went out for some Indian food before heading home with a bunch of... So yeah, we went for Indian food with a bunch of friends and then headed home. But yeah, it was nice seeing like my core group of friends as well for an extra little bit of time, just because we had a chance to hang out, talk about what we liked, what we didn't like about the con, and I felt pretty safe there because there wasn't anyone I was trying to avoid at all in that meal. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I even, oh yeah, Soda Pop, I drove to the airport as well on my way past with whiskey, so it was pretty good. But yeah, that was most of my con. Like, that's the most basic recap I can give, because a lot of it was just the casual hangouts that happen over time, you know. I did find like something, like some mixer that I really want to try out with some alcohol and stuff, but at the same time I don't really drink too much, so I'm definitely not gonna have too many opportunities to make use of it. But it's definitely a good one, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that was Vernal Equinox. I went into this con expecting like there was a lot of people that I really didn't want to talk with or hang out with, just because I've been avoiding a few people occasionally, but at the same time, you know, it was a good opportunity to face my fears and just like go out there and chat and hang out. Yeah. Do I plan to go to another one soon? Yeah, actually, Sneaky and I were joking when we were heading out, is that it's only a month and a half before FWA happens. FWA is the one that's Furry Weekend Atlanta, so it's down in Georgia. It's gonna be a good opportunity to meet my other group of friends, like my closest friends actually, so I'm really excited, and it's gonna be a great time just meeting up with people I haven't really talked to since maybe January or even before that. So those types of people are things like Farah, Cass, Zhao was here before, Justin, and a few others. Just all my my chill group that I actually like spend my time with, you know. Like with my IRL friends, yeah, I'll meet up with them and, you know, hang out for a few hours or something. But these friends are the ones I hang out with like the entire con. Just like we just go and talk. But yeah, FWA is my next one. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be able to meet up with a bunch of cool beans and also meet Shasky and Wiku for the first time. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. Definitely a lot more of my VR friends as well there. So, you know, good vibes there. Yeah. Hopefully I've persuaded you guys to be interested in like going to cons and stuff, because like it's hella fun. It's a really great time to just meet up with the boys, you know? And maybe get a little bit of cuddling in, maybe get some hugs and stuff, maybe some smooches if you're ever like super zesty. But yeah, it's definitely good value, no matter which way you put it. I could probably persuade you really easy. Oh my gosh. If I haven't persuaded you already, you know, it's just, I don't know what else I could say. You plan on going to one eventually, just not sure when? Hey, it's always good to go to one when you're ready, and whenever that happens, you know, hop on the opportunity. It's definitely a good time, and if you know other people who are going, that's all the reason to go. Yeah. Yeah. I also did a bit of exercising on or at the con and stuff, just because I was having a lot of issues with standing up properly or for long periods of time, because like my calf muscles in that area have been really weak recently. But now I should be able to stand up a bit longer during like my streams like this, so it's gonna be a great time seeing y'all. You love exercise? Yes, we love exercise. All the exercise, yes. And all the stretchies. Praise the sun. Yeah. But yeah, 2 reasons to go to a con. Definitely go to one that is somewhat nearby if you want. Or the other good reason is go to one, even if it's further away, that you know some people at, or your friends, because, you know, it's always a good time. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? Nice seeing you. Hope you're having an excellent day. I'm doing great myself. How about you? You will say that you're a very physically expressive person. Myself at the same time, but at the same time, or along with that, you know, I tend to be a bit more introverted in like more public audiences like this, I guess. I will definitely not hesitate to fall on the ground laughing if I do find something funny though, because like that's how I laugh. Praise the moon, the sun is your enemy. Is it sworn? It's understandable. Sun is directly above me on this beach right here, so you know you best hide from it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just feeling really good after that con, you know? And work's been going great. I managed to pick up something for one other friend that I'm working with, so I managed to get some extra stuff down, so I'm not worried too much about like how much I missed from the 2 days I wasn't at work, even though I was working remote. Yes, it is. You don't tan, you just burn. Oh my gosh. For me, my eyes like go get all squinty in the sun. So I kind of prefer the nighttime and just closing the blinds during the day. Bit vampiric, but you know. The sanguine vibes are exactly what you want. Aiden, you're doing all right? Just trying to find some good avatar worlds. Hey, there's plenty of them around. And you know, if you're ever looking to make a character that's just like yourself, you know, feel free to find a base online and you know, texture it to your own liking, because the ability to just like manipulate your own avatar is a lot of fun, and it doesn't take too much entry skill to get into. Maybe a few tutorials, but if you already know some Unity, it might actually be even easier. Yeah. You think you have the best pro-gen avatar you can find? That's awesome, Zero. I'm so glad you managed to find that. Yeah, my gosh. I want to say, okay, my hotel room was only there for Thursday through Sunday. I checked out on Sunday and moved to my friend's room. That friend's room is the protogen room. There were 4 protogens in there. Like, holy crap. 4 Progens and 4 Progen suits. What the heck? How? And then all my friends are also Progens and stuff, and they did the Progen meets and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, there's so many Progens that I know. It's crazy. Finally, Aiden is my actual IRL first name, but it's spelled Aiden. Oh damn, the E versus A wars. That's when you gotta worry about. You love Protogen, Zero? Oh my gosh, I love Progens too. But at the same time, I'd never be a Progen, okay? I'm too foxy like that, okay? Yeah, I definitely vibe with things like foxes. I think I could probably pull off like maybe a coyote or a hyena or something, but you know, fox time is always the best time for me. Ah, Aiden, yeah. That beat of sweat showing, hey. You're a big fan of skull dogs. You know, can I change my answer? Skull dogs are like, you know, just like, can I just like smooch the bone? Is that weird? It might be a bit weird. Might be. Just a tiny bit. But yeah, skull dogs are great. I'm also a fan. Another type of thing I really like are wicker beasts. Wicker beasts are really cool because like their faces are so adorable, and then they have little horny horns, and like all of the fluff everywhere. Buffy's getting head over heels again. Hey, we gotta appreciate skull dogs, okay? Skull dog appreciation is the #1 source of uwu. Considering you used to read fanfics around SCP-1471, no, it isn't weird at all. Yeah, 1471. That shit's good. That's the good shit. You have really good taste. You know, cute skull dogs, and they just like in the corner of your eye when you get an app and stuff. You know, like, and you know they're always there for you, and maybe might be stalking you a bit, but like that just in a casual way. Maybe they just want to meet up with you and like hang out and stuff, and like, yeah. Remember, April 5th is Zero Appreciation Day. It's real trust. Okay, April 5th. I think I can remember that. I'll make sure I'm streaming that day. That way I can appreciate Zero. Yeah. Obsidian, you won the Mallow app on your phone? Bro, yes. Same here. Like, can if you get it, just like airdrop it over to me, you know? That way, you know, we can all have the Mallow app or Mal Zero app, you know? Just like, you know, have cute dogs watching from behind our backs and stuff that we can never quite see, but maybe like peer like a little bit in the mirror. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah. I don't know. Things that really get me right now are definitely lots of fluff, lots of tail, or, you know, pretty slender shit, you know. I feel pretty good myself, but at the same time, you know, some people need a bit more tail in their life. And some people also need a bit more, you know, awoo. You might not be able to see physically see them, but you can still cuddle them. Exactly. Cuddling is top tier. Absolutely. Part of my emotionalness that happened on Saturday was me just kind of wishing I had someone I could just like lean on and talk about my issues and stuff. I don't know. I can do that for other people, but at the same time, like, it would be amazing to have that for myself, you know? And yeah, just like leaning my head on them and, you know, just talking about our days. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. Especially if they're pretty dommy. That would be pretty, like, you know, just like big and buff, or maybe like, you know, just having that personality that's just like outgoing and so fucking hot. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I think you know. Right? Yeah. But yeah, that's like, that's exactly it. That's all I really want right now, you know, just like vibes like that. Maybe yeah. I have a lot of interesting fantasies. Hey, some of them are realistic. Some of them could happen. Like I could have like I could have like a big boy or something, you know, just like I could be a puppy. But yeah. You've done a few times with some of your buddies and they were feeling down and we ended up talking for hours. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Very perfect. And you can just like, you know, come by, sit down and stuff, and just go like, hey, come on over. And, you know, be cute with one another or something. Yeah. That's the life. That's life. Having that capability is just, it's blessed. And, you know, I have it sometimes, but at the same time, other times I'm just like, I'm trying to stay for myself, and it's hard to have that mix. Because, like, I don't know, like, I think the things I'm always looking for are people who aren't, like, so, like, possessive or outgoing that they'd, like, take me all for themselves, you know? I'd have still freedom for my own autonomy, you know? And that's kind of the thing that, like, makes things more difficult for finding someone, because, like, not everyone's into, you know, being more open than others, and it's pretty hard to handle. Back in school, they used to literally call you Pillow for that reason. They'd fall asleep on your shoulders in the auditorium. Oh my god, that must be so cute, Obsidian. You the big burly pillow? Fantastic. Sticking up for all your homies. That's good. That's blessed. That's awesome. Yeah. That's the life. But yeah, I don't know. You love pillows? Yes, pillows are great. There we go. I also love pillows. Hey, can I tell you guys a secret? Okay, so I may have commissioned one thing from the con. Definitely sent me $400 back, but it was something from Alibi. I might have like commissioned like a body pillow for Volpe. Don't blame me for anything, okay? Like, it's fine. It's fine. It happens. It's a pretty big one. Yeah, pretty much. You were named the Pillow, Gentle Giant, Marshmallow, Walking Heater, and also Bodyguard. Ayo, you're the boy. Volpe x Volpe, yes. Yeah, that would actually be really hot. That would be very hot. Okay, just like imagine Volpe, like close, like rubbing up against a Volpe as they're like, you know, their mouths are close together, and maybe just like a bit of tongue involved. Nothing too serious, you know, just like, you know, their shapes like contorting into like one form, you know, both their backs just like arched as they're like pressing their chests right into one another. That's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with a little self-appreciation. Exactly. Precisely. Appreciating oneself is the most important step. Yeah. But yeah, that's like, I commissioned that, so we'll see when it ends up coming out. If it turns out really nice, I might also buy other copies and stuff, and, you know, well, we'll see how it goes from there. We'll see. Okay, no promises on anything that happens, but maybe we'll see. Yeah, I'm a cute fox. Okay, I try. Actually, I'm not really that cute. You know. Okay. Well, you see, I'm a bit dehydrated. So one moment here, I'm gonna quickly grab myself some water. We're just gonna drink some just to go. Make sure you guys stay hydrated as well. It's pretty important. Honestly, very important. Yeah, I'm having some water today, but you know, I think that's just important to make sure I'm staying hydrated and not worrying too hard about like any type of intake for tonight. Even like juices might be a bit like sugar heavy for me. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I will not confirm nor deny possibly purchasing one of those if they do become available in the future. Exactly. Oh, hydrate again? Okay, Zero. Well, you guys better also hydrate again with me, okay? But yeah. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. Water. Delicious. What are you guys drinking tonight? Anything interesting? Just some water? Maybe nothing? It's a pretty fun time, just like, you know, having something to sip on over the evening. Yeah. This water's so refreshing. I used to be one of those people who's like, oh my gosh, water's like so boring, so like basic and stuff, but now I'm just thinking like, you know, I kind of really need the water. Ooh, V8 Splash right now. That's fantastic. Obsidian. That's like a drink. That's something to get to drink. Excellent. Yeah. But yeah, along with that though, definitely, I don't know. Could you imagine like you had a collar on, right? And like someone like put a leash on and then, you know, just like took you for a walk and just like pulled you in close with it and just like was all like dominant in your face and stuff. That would be that'd be pretty good. I don't have to imagine it. I that would be amazing. Okay, that would be fantastic. Very good vibes. Yeah. So yeah, you guys got any plans for this week? I haven't really thought too hard about things, honestly. I think I'm just gonna be doing some work and casual hangouts and stuff. I definitely have Dungeons & Dragons coming up on Friday, so I might not do a stream on Friday, but we'll honestly have to see what happens. I haven't really seen all of y'all since like, what was it, Wednesday? That's so long ago. I was also feeling pretty out of it the other week, so it's great being around now and having people around. I'm gonna be playing in a Roblox tournament thing in a game for some Robux. Yo, get that bread. What's the game about? You know, if you don't mind me asking, you know, I'd love to hear about it. I don't know. Roblox games just seem like a lot of fun and stuff. I'm sitting here just gonna relax and chill, possibly jump on VRChat in the next day or two. Hey, that's very chill. That's nice. Definitely relaxing as well there. Yeah. Pretty good vibes there. Like, honestly, I'm really happy I had an opportunity to just jump into VRChat and stuff because, you know, it's a lot of fun just hanging out and, you know, being cute, cuddly and stuff. Yeah. It is pretty fun. It's a soccer game that's got fun mechanics. You got your team picked out and you're confident. Hey, yo. Let's fucking go. Well, hopefully you earn a lot of Robux. What's your team's name? Do you guys, like, have particular strategies you're interested in? You know, anything fun? Sounds like a great time, you know? I don't know. I've not really like done a lot of stuff on Roblox for a long time, and I keep like talking about that. Like it happens a lot more in my streams than I expect. But yeah, I spend a lot of time just like reminiscing on old Roblox stuff. I might like maybe load it up at some point in the future to like maybe do a tycoon or an obby or something. Just because it was nice having something passive going on in the background. I kind of got really like hype on MMOs for a while, so you know, some things just went with the flow and fell off a little. But it'll definitely be like more exciting to have something just going on, you know? That's pretty great. You enjoyed a lot. Personally, you felt a lot more in tune with your Sona with VRChat, as I'd rather be my Sona personally. And if you had the chance to do so, you'd jump at that chance. Oh my gosh. Okay, imagine like there was a pill you could take, and then you just became your Sona. Would you take it? Would that impact your life? Like, if you became your Sona right now, okay, in your room, how difficult would it be to get outside? For me, not too difficult. I'm pretty anthro, so you know, and I'm also like a decent size, so I can definitely reach the door handle. But you know, some people might have a bit more difficulty, especially if they're a bit big or a bit small. Because obviously you would take that pill, no doubts about it. But how hard would it be to get outside? You've already got an idea for strategies and positions. The name is Bastard Muchin, based off a team name that was in a manga, but the Roblox game is based off of. Oh, gotcha. You could always recommend some games. You've been playing the game for nearly 10 years now, lol. Alright. Do you know any good tycoons that when you get to a certain point you unlock the banking with interest situation, where you can exponentially increase your money just by using a bank? Because those ones are pretty good because they're more like AFK-able than other ones. It would be pretty difficult since he's around 7 feet tall. Oh my gosh. Tell me about your Sona. I'd love to hear. He'd probably have to like maybe like bend his neck to get around the door frame or something. You do know 4 amazing tycoons? Well, feel free to link them. Either DM them to me or just send them in the Discord. It's going to be definitely a good opportunity. Just check them out and see if any of them I like or not. Yeah, maybe while I'm doing some work tomorrow, I'll load those up and just have them in the background, you know? Yeah, I think, yeah, my Sona, of course, is like, okay, so, trust me here, okay? So, my Sona is like, my Sona's 5'11". I'm 6 foot. You know, there's definitely nothing going on there. Just, you know, being smaller would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff with my character. But also I'd know a lot of different types of magics, and I'd be able to like explore the world and stuff and just see how things go. And that would be a lot of fun, I think. Ooh. My dress is leaning up a bit. Unfortunate. There we go. Yeah. Definitely, like, with the type of magic I'd be able to use if I were my character, I might be able to, like, rewrite a little bit of history to fix some things up nice and tidy for myself. Just, like, using the very basic parallel things with the butterfly effect and just, like, very minorly changing my past just so, like, I'm just in such a much better position right now. You know what I mean? Because, like, that would be, like, a lot more fun, I think. Just because there's a lot of things that you kind of wish went different, and, you know. definitely pretty valuable chance to change things up and make things like a little cooler or something. Yeah. Your Sona's full name is Obsidian Fortin Shadow. He stands at 7 foot and his species is a direwolf. Oh, fantastic. You got any like looks for it? Like how do they look and stuff? Like harness for free? Yes. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit cute, you know. The harness is clipping pretty hard on my upper chest, so I might have to like fix that up a bit, but you know, I'm not too worried. It's not too hard to fix on my character. But yeah, harness for free. I'm feeling slender. I've got a link on my computer. I might hide that away in a secret channel or something. It's a very good link, and you might be interested in it. It's 2 paychecks from now, okay? 2 paychecks from now, and I'm going to use that link, and it's going to be pretty cool. For now, I got to deal with making sure I have enough money for both insurance and living for the next 4 months. So it happens that like this time of year is pretty sus, but at the same time, it's not too worrying because I know everything's going to be paid off eventually. Yeah. Definitely do got to go for some Korean barbecue though, even if funds are a little low. Yeah. It happens. But yeah. I don't know. I think just the fact that it's like Tuesday night, we're hanging out, everything's pretty relaxing on the beach, you know, you can just come sit down beside me or something. Maybe like lean your head on my lap and stuff and just like I'd love you to tell me about your day, tell me about your sonas, tell me about like everything. I'm here to listen, and I hope you you know, are able to feel the vibes and understand me a little bit more. But yeah. I do gotta say, I may accidentally go all horny mode in the near future, and it's probably not gonna be my fault, but at the same time, you know, sometimes these things happen, and you know, you can't necessarily like worry too hard about when it's going to happen. Just know that, hey, sometimes it's like not too big a deal. Nice. Can I nod my head? Is that what you wanted? I can shake it as well if you like. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. But yeah, important thing about this stream tonight is that I don't plan to go on for too long. I kind of just wanted to make sure that I had an opportunity to catch up with you guys, make sure you're doing all right and everything, because it's been like a few days and I care about y'all, you know, and it's pretty tough just like thinking about like cuties and stuff and worrying about that. I don't know why you asked that. That's all right. Hey, it happens. I did it for you. I got you. Don't worry. I'm a good boy. Okay, I'm a good boy. I'll nod my head for you. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I didn't want to like go on for too long and stuff. Just like, if you guys are interested in seeing anything, maybe doing something, I don't know, or let me know like what types of things are interested in stuff. I can make sure I can manipulate my content and just like make sure it's tailor-made for you guys, just for the near future and stuff. And honestly, you know, the Hangouts are a lot of fun, and it's honestly a blessing to be with all y'all. Oh, Aiden, how do you even make a persona? That is a big question. There's so many ways to go about it. Oh my gosh. But basically, Aiden, okay, so important thing. So first, decide, hey, are you a furry? You know, do you like anthropomorphic characters? Are there any that like particularly stick out to you? Is there a certain vibe that you get that you kind of feel? From there, you know, take a look into like other things. See, like, I'll check in with that Obsidian in just a second. Check in with like, hey, what types of animals do I really like? Because, you know, the what's your favorite animal question is a very good way to like pass through things, you know. Yeah, so check in like, hey, do you like furry characters? If you do like want to have a character of your own, you know, what type of character would it be? Could it be your favorite character or like your favorite type of animal or something? Maybe. Are there certain ones that you just find are really cool and you'd like to be? Hey, that would be a lot of fun to like create a character about. It doesn't have to be something that you'd want to be yourself, but at the same time, you know, if you're creating a Sona, it's something that other people are going to see you as. So what do you think like would be valuable for yourself? So once you decide, hey, like, what type of animal would I be? You can also like take a look if you're like a bit confused on that, and you know you want to be a bit more unique. You can do like some sparkle dog designs, maybe. Those are always awesome, like sparkle dogs, sparkle cats. Check out some like closed species and stuff, like not closed species, but like made up species and stuff. So basically like an animal that walks, that sticks out from the rest. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Just like go with whatever vibes you like. Like when you're choosing your animal, choose one that you could feel like attuned to, something that maybe like you feel the vibes of, something that like you could possibly be kin of. I don't know, something you really like. It's different for everyone, but at the same time, you know, Fox for me is like all about the fluff and, you know, being cute and stuff, which I'm also very high energy and things like that, and you know, it's definitely matches up with me. But then when you're deciding like colors and all that type of stuff, it's all up to like your own idea, you know. Like actually drawing a Sona character is different from creating one, because first off, when you're creating one, you know, you can sort of feel like what it would be. You can call yourself a name that's associated with it, maybe change your profile picture to something that's like someone else's art or something. I don't know. But once you kind of get a handle of like what you like specifically, you can always change your mind, because a Sona is always meant to be something that's like close to you and close to your heart. So feeling what vibes the community has, you can change it around and feel different things. There's like no settling point for like what your Sona is. You can have a bunch of characters and have one be your Sona and then another be your Sona the next day. But in terms of like getting it drawn out, you can draw something yourself, maybe like color in a base for what types of designs you want. And all in all, what people end up doing by the end, if they're not too good an artist, is they commission somebody to draw it for them. Some people or some artists like kind of enjoy like helping someone create out their character, and just it's important to have like a sort of base design ahead of time. But you know, you commission them for like an actual ref sheet, and then from there you can just get art for yourself, you know. At that point you kind of just have like a pretty solid character, and people can sort of see it and say, hey, I know who Aiden is. They're like that one insert animal here that look like this and stuff. And that's kind of where you go about it. It's like, it feels pretty cool to, you know, be noticed by your character, because your character is something that's like so closely related to you that it's a lot of fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's how you create a persona, is like you create a character that you really like and wouldn't mind being associated with you. Subsidian, ref sheet was in the top 6 picks in the server. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh my gosh, sorry. But colors are black, red, white, purple. Main fur color is black, but has red ears, chest, belly, his paws. Let me just take a look. Ooh, shit. That's sick. That's sick. Sorry. Ooh. Georgia found lover 5 just followed. Damn. That's like a lot of Minecraft people all mixed together into one Twitch name. Pretty nice. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm Volpe. I'm here to spread some wholesome vibes, or wholesome asterisk vibes. You know, just vibe out, you know? Thank you so much for coming by. It's awesome having you here. But yeah, red ears, belly, paws, legs are white. Yep, I've seen that. He has white markings across his outer thigh and his elbows. Those are pretty sick, honestly. If anyone's like, wants to see what I'm talking about, just check out the Discord, !Discord, and just take a look inside the Sick Pics channel after you verify, because that character looks really cool. He also has 2 purple tear-shaped markings just below his eyes and has heterochromic eyes. Heterochromia is really hot and really cute, and I can vibe with it. Although, if I were to do heterochromia stuff, one would have to be purple or red, and that's pretty samey, I guess. And I kind of like my green. Green's a really good color. His right eye is black and red, and left is white and purple. He has multiple scars across his body and a broken chain around his left wrist. Awesome. That sounds great. That sounds great. But yeah, Aiden, if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Honestly, like, it's all meant to be there to be chill vibes. Something cool, you know? Yeah. At the same time, it can also be something that's like so similar to another character that you also enjoy. Definitely being a bit different, but yeah, it's fine. Alrighty, cheers. Yeah, of course. No worries, Aiden. Always feel free to reach out. But yeah. Honestly, like, thinking about like characters and like the process of creating them, it's a wacky story. I actually had an original Volpe character before this one, which had a more like darker black-ish color as the base. Oh, Zero, thank you so much for the 10 bits.
Volpe is cute. Change my mind.
I'm not cute. Okay. You see, basically, okay. You see me. Okay, you see me. All right. I'm not cute. See, if I were cute, if I weren't cute, like, you know, if I were cute, could I do this? Yeah. Nah, okay. It happens. It happens. Yeah. I had like an originally like darker color, like a blackish as the main color, and then from there I had my chest being white up to the chin, and then my hair was like I think it was an orange color with a green plus on the back, because I did a lot of support characters in games, and that was sort of the kind of vibe I was going for. But I realized that like a lot of the darker colors don't really line up with kind of my respect views and stuff. And so I decided to go for like this lighter gray right here, something that matches up nicely with the white. And then I kind of splurged a bit on designing things after my favorite anime and stuff. So obviously I've got my command sigils right here, like Fate. And I've got a nice little mark right here. When I cast magic, of course, all of the red on my body lights up and glows, which, you know, that's cool lore. Finally enough, you haven't changed Obsidian's design in years. You just never felt the need to change the design, and you fell in love with it as soon as it was created. Awesome. That's a great feeling. It's always nice to know that you can always change it at any time, but if you really like it, you don't have to. Don't feel worried about it. Hell, you actually got some packages from Amazon with your Sona's name on it, on the packages, lol. I'm gonna show you my my drinks orders from Starbucks, okay? Let's just say that there's 2 different Starbucks locations near me, that when I enter, they recognize me, and they also call me by Volpe. Actually, at work, they also call me Volpe. Hey, it happens. The only people who don't call me Volpe are my high school friends and direct family. Apart from that, kind of everyone does. It's a thing. I'm a fox, okay? It happens. Yeah. But yeah, it feels really like visceral, really cool, really affirming that like, or when someone calls you by your character's name, because like, that's you. That's the embodiment of what you really feel, what you truly associate with. And that's just really nice, because I can be like a sexy fox like this, lying back curved out, and just like lying over here. And, being cute on my side and stuff like that. And you could just see, hey, that's Volpe. Hi. And I could be like, hi, yeah, I'm Volpe. Nice to meet you. I'm a bit of a cute fox or something, and then I can just go like, hey, like what you see, and it's like, oh my gosh, whoa, that's a cute fox. It's a very cute fox. You know what I mean? Volpe's secretly a model, I swear. Nah, I'm not a model, but I got some friends who are models, like Pleo. Pleo's a cool model. They like do modeling stuff for Adidas and all that, I try hard to like, do my thing, be a bit cute. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's however I come off. If I'm coming off that way, hey, maybe I am a model. Yeah. It's fantastic, though. Very good. Also got my my harness here that you can just like tug on if you feel like it. Up to you. You're like half tempted to show one of your normie friends my stream and just see how conflicted he gets with his feelings towards it. Oh my. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I could probably have like a 10% chance of converting somebody. That'd be pretty funny. Yes, it would, 0. But at the same time, the fox must go on. If you ever feel like showing your normie friends my stream, feel free. I'm just hoping that they stay chill and feel the mood, and that's what I expect out of them, just like hoping that they come out of it with just like a good vibe. Yeah. Oh, you've corrupted a few people. Damn. You're somewhat new to the whole Sona shenanigans. Hey, no worries too hard. There's always going to be a new person on the block. There's always new people in the world, And so it's important to like take your time and kind of get to know like what you're really interested in. How flexible? Yeah, just a bit. Here we go. Yeah. I know the other day, actually, I think it was definitely Tuesday or Wednesday. I hung out with Quill and drew out their Sona for them just because like they were a good friend and stuff. And I'm really happy that they enjoyed how I drew it for them, because I think it turned out pretty nice, and I'm really happy that they like have some basic ref that they can use to commission a better one now, just because they deserved it. Yeah, it's tough, like trying to figure out like what character is truly yours, and in your progress along the way you might have a lot of times where you're like doubting that that's really you, and so having a lot of shifts and changes is definitely good for building up your character and stuff. And plus, you can kind of see how your personality goes with it, Yeah. Now, so I'm just gonna quickly go here, go there, there. Maybe cut a little bit of tail right here. Your room's cold right now, and yet you're extremely warm. Hey, that's nice. I'm glad you're feeling so warm. Got some extra blankets on, I'm assuming. Be sure not to be a bit too hot. Pull some stuff off if you're ever feeling that way, you know. Maybe some clothes, maybe some blankets. All up to how you feel. Let me curl this around the other way. This is a bit of an easier way to pet from lying on this side. Yeah, my room right here, I've been leaving the door here closed, so it's feeling nice and warm. But if that door opened for a bit too long, my room would slowly but surely get very uncomfortably cold. Ooh. This naturally generates a lot of body heat, and you're all wearing down to the bare minimum amount of clothing. Oh my. Stripped down naked, eh? Kinda cute. Hey, let him cook. I'm glad that, like, you're still, like, are able to feel a bit, like, cool, you know? If you're overly hot, like, constantly, you know? Might be a bit of a problem, but hey, cooling down a bit is kind of nice. Tell you what, I'll let you pet my tail if you you know, if you come a bit closer and stuff. It's just right here. You weren't called a walking heater for nothing. That is true. That is true. You also weren't called a bodyguard for nothing, you know? Pop off. Absolutely legendary. Very good. Yeah. But yeah, things are like pretty good and chill, but at the same time, you know, I'm kind of feeling a bit exhausted after con even now. So I think I'm gonna take some time to chill out for myself. Pass you guys on to somebody else. Maybe check in on whoever it ends up being. But yeah, it's been awesome hanging out with you guys and, you know, having a good opportunity to just feel the vibes, enjoy ourselves, and, you know, be a bit cute. Aiden, I'm glad I could help you out with any type of Sona things that you're thinking about, because, yeah, creating a Sona is a lot of fun, and, you know, I wouldn't take the first experience of that away for myself, for the world, you know? It's great. Oh, your friends used to come to school in heavy winter gear, and then have you coming to school in a short sleeve t-shirt, jeans and sneakers, and then when they saw you walk through the door and surrounded as they used my body to heat themselves up, well, hey, yo, let's go. Yeah, for me, I kind of just like wear a sweater any weather of the year, because I kind of just naturally have a decent body heat and stuff. So it works very nicely. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys are having a great night, and I'm so sorry to let you guys go, but at the same time, you know, hope you guys have an excellent night, a great evening, and hang in there, you know. And, you know, if you come by some other time, maybe there'll be some more tail petting. Fair enough, exactly. But yeah, this tail is available for any and all, so if you ever see it, feel free to lay your paws on it, get those beans in there, and just feel it out. But yeah, thank you so much for coming out, y'all. Hope you have a great night, and ciao ciao.